You're listening to Do This First, a daily personal development podcast that focuses on science-backed, actionable steps towards your best year ever. Hi, I'm Santa, your host. Can you believe it is 88 days away from the end of the year? 88 days from 2025. Doesn't it feel like the days are flying by now? You know what they say, don't count the years in your life, count the life in your years. And that's what continuous improvement can do for us all. Help create more memories, more smiles, more successes, and more overall joy. One of the ways we can move towards sustainable success is by remaining vigilant, by leveraging competitive intelligence. Keeping close tabs on your direct competitors is the natural step forward after benchmarking and analysis, which we covered yesterday. There are several very tangible reasons keeping track of your direct competitors and adjacent competitors is a key that unlocks sustainability. When you keep tabs on similar brands, you can keep your finger on the pulse of your industry. Subtle pivots and deprecation of services and products across companies can point to a market shift. This is valuable information as it can help you avoid investing in products, initiatives, and services that are losing significance. The information can help you refocus and prioritize impactful actions and experiences. Case in point, does anyone at all remember the Microsoft Zune? Yes, I didn't think so. Zune came out 5 years after the iPod. It was Microsoft's answer to a digital music player. Why did it fail? It was too late to the party. It didn't offer anything compelling, anything new either. It did everything the iPod did, and that was it. It's what is called a chasing product. This happens when a brand is stagnant and out of ideas. It then starts to reiterate products and services that are already in the marketplace with no additional value. Think Instagram threads versus Twitter. If you're going to offer something similar, there has to be a compelling differentiator. Case in point, Apple iPhones and Android phones. Both are successful, but Apple's iPhones have a certain aesthetic. iPhones are much heavier and come at a higher price point, where phones that run Android can be very inexpensive. They do not have a highly identifiable look. Also, there are apps that are exclusively made for Apple, and not to mention infrastructure and community that surrounds the iPhone and Mac products overall. There is an important point with the iPhone comparison, which is differentiation, which I don't want you to miss. Knowing what sets you apart and makes you different is very important. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. Another benefit of keeping tabs on your competitors is innovation. One of your competitors might come out with a new product or service that sparks your interest. Maybe you can add more functionality to it, increase its aesthetic appeal, or introduce a more competitive price point. You want me to tell you a little secret that my executive clients know? Read your direct competitors' reviews and comments across sites like Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, and the review sites like Trustpilot and SiteJabber. There's so many of them. See what the complaints are and make a better product or offer a better service that addresses those pain points. You can also capitalize on what everyone likes about the product or services and provide more of it. Also, when you analyze competitors, you'll see the areas of growth that maybe you and your competitors are not addressing. From a marketing perspective, what seems to work for them? What strikes a chord and generates engagement? Knowing the answers to those questions can help you shape an effective marketing strategy. The market leader, generally speaking, has a bullseye on their backs, meaning that other brands may want to partner with you in hopes of decreasing your collective competitors' market share. Better together. Be open to partnerships or collabs, but choose wisely, as you don't want to burn your bridges either. Google Alerts is also a best friend to us when we're conducting competitive intelligence. When you are keeping tabs on your industry and competitors, Google Alerts can notify you when anything is going on. All you have to do is put your keywords in and set the frequency that you want to receive information and watch your inbox light up. Staying plugged in by way of competitive intelligence means knowing what's going on in your respective industries. Every sector has multiple trade magazines and newspapers that stay on top of emerging news. In business, it's Forbes and the Wall Street Journal. In music, it's Billboard and Hits Double. TradePub.com lists quite a few. If you're in a niche, you probably already know the go-to trade publication there. While monitoring your industry and competitors is important, you have to deliver the goods, so to speak. At the end of the day, you have to add value in your product and services. Your primary focus should always be perfecting your brand and finding new and innovative ways to add value. Monitoring your competitors is not being creepily, obsessively focused on them. It is a pragmatic business strategy and approach with a high level of intentionality and analytical assessment. Leveraging competitive intelligence is about emerging as a leader and going above and beyond your competitors through informed decision making. Be a leader, not a follower. Use the information gleaned in your analysis to do better than your competitors. That is the absolute best way to leverage competitive intelligence. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to leave a review. You can also read a transcript of this podcast episode and all of my podcast episodes on my blog, dothisfirst.life. And while you're there, you can also sign up for my weekly newsletter, which will help you get your week started on a positive note. I also share a lot of cutting-edge research on things like brain health, the neurosciences, personal and professional development, as well as provide information on my public speaking engagements as they become available. You can also follow me on YouTube, and my handle there is at Do This First. And you know what? Let me check to see how many subscribers I have. I am at 9,660 subscribers. I'm almost there, guys. Thank you so much. And that channel is actually going to undergo a transformation here in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. Tomorrow we'll continue with this year-end series of finishing strong. Till tomorrow. Moving past the rain.